Let's ask ourselves a question: what can be the most beautiful thing about a person? Perhaps many will say that the eyes, and they will be right. All people have different eye colors, someone has a similar color, and someone is extremely rare. Here are the 7 of these colors that we will talk about today. Enjoy watching. Before we get started, let's find out why people can have different eye colors. This happens by a polygenic phenotypic character, determined by 2 distinct factors: the pigmentation of the eye's iris, and the frequency dependence of the scattering of light by the turbid medium and the stroma of the iris. In humans, the pigmentation of the iris varies from light brown to black, depending on the concentration of melanin in the iris pigment epithelium, the melanin content within the iris stroma, and the cellular density of the stroma. The genetics and inheritance of eye color in humans is complicated. So far, as many as 15 genes have been associated with eye color inheritance. The genetics of eye color are so complex that almost any parent-child combination of eye colors can occur. Opens our top: the amber eye color. Amber eyes are of a solid color and have a strong yellowish golden and russet coppery tint. This may be due to the deposition of the yellow pigment called lipochrome in the iris. Amber eyes should not be confused with hazel eyes. Although hazel eyes may contain specks of amber or gold, they usually tend to comprise many other colors, including green, brown, and orange. Also, hazel eyes may appear to shift in color and consist of flecks and ripples, while amber eyes are of a solid gold hue. Even though amber is considered to be like gold, some people have russet or copper-colored amber eyes that many people mistake for hazel, though hazel tends to be duller and contains green with red gold flecks, as mentioned above. Also, amber eyes may contain amounts of very light goldish gray. Next one rare eye color is black. The structure of the black iris is similar to the brown one, but the concentration of melanin in it is so great that the light falling on it is almost completely absorbed. In addition to the black iris, the color of the eyeball may be yellowish or grayish. This type is common, first of all, among the Mongoloid race in South, Southeast, and East Asia. In these regions, newborns are immediately born with a melanin-saturated iris. The 5th place takes red eyes. The eyes of people with severe forms of albinism may appear red under certain lighting conditions, owing to the extremely low quantities of melanin, allowing the blood vessels to show through. In addition, flash photography can sometimes cause a red eye effect, in which the very bright light from a flash reflects off the retina, which is abundantly vascular, causing the pupil to appear red in the photograph. Like blue eyes, gray eyes have a dark epithelium at the back of the iris and a relatively clear stroma at the front. One possible explanation for the difference in the appearance of gray and blue eyes is that gray eyes have larger deposits of collagen in the stroma, so that the light that is reflected from the epithelium undergoes scattering rather than Rayleigh scattering. This would be analogous to the change in the color of the sky from the blue given by the Rayleigh scattering of sunlight by small gas molecules when the sky is clear, to the gray caused by scattering of large water droplets when the sky is cloudy. Alternatively, it has been suggested that gray and blue eyes might differ in the concentration of melanin at the front of the stroma. Gray is the 2nd rarest natural eye color after green, with 3% of the world's population having it. As with blue eyes, the color of green eyes does not result simply from the pigmentation of the iris. The green color is caused by the combination of an amber or light brown pigmentation in the stroma of the iris, which has a low or moderate concentration of melanin, with a blue shade created by the Rayleigh scattering of reflected light. Green eyes contain the yellowish pigment lipochrome. People with green eyes are most common in northern, western, and central Europe. As a result of heterochromia iridum, it is also possible to have 2 different eye colors. This occurs in humans and certain breeds of domesticated animals, and affects less than 1% of the world's population. Heterochromia is determined by the production, delivery, and concentration of melanin. It may be inherited or caused by genetic mosaicism, chimerism, disease, or injury. Although the deep blue eyes of some people, such as Elizabeth Taylor, can appear violet at certain times, true violet-colored eyes occur only due to albinism. Eyes that appear red or violet under certain conditions due to albinism are less than 1% of the world's population. Violet is an actual, but rare eye color that is a form of blue eyes. It requires a very specific type of structure to the iris to produce the type of light scattering of melanin pigment to create the violet appearance. That's all for today. Thank you for watching this video. Leave your comments, subscribe, and see you later. Goodbye.